Hello, Scorpio. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a special bonus read for you. It's a past, present, future read, and it's because I'm doing these because I've got a half-price reading sale this weekend. And so if you'd like a private past, present, future read, they're 3 pages long. I get them out within 24 hours of you booking them. There's a link up there to book in for one of them. It makes it 60 Australian dollars instead of 120 Australian dollars, which is about 35.40 American right now. So great bargain, especially because my prices are going up on the 1st of June, so this reading will never be this price again, never be so low again. So great time to get a reading with me this weekend. So this is the general read for Scorpios. Let's see what's been going on in the last couple of weeks for you, and more importantly, why. Why have you been going through what you've been going through in the last couple of weeks? Interesting. Scorpio, your creations, your what you're creating in your life. Now, this could be a business, it could be like artistic, it could be like building a house or building a family, building a home, relationships. Whatever it is that you're creating in your life, you've changed your mind. You've changed your mind in the last couple of weeks about who you are. I think a lot of people have been going through this, right? Because of this virus and because of lockdown. People have had the time to face themselves and maybe realize they're not in the right place, or they're not doing the right thing, or they're not with the right people, not in the right relationship. Their lives aren't exactly what they want them to be. And so coming to this place of clarity of who you are and what you actually want from your life now. And your creations, are they in line with that? Are your relationships in line with that? Is where you're living in line with that? Is your business or your job in line with that? I'm really feeling like some of it is, some of it isn't, Scorpio. And now the last couple of weeks have been about you deciding what creations are right for you, for who you are now, who you're realizing that you are. I mean, this strikes me that maybe in the last few years, Scorpio, you've kind of lost sight of who you are. Just kind of been going with the flow, staying in a job maybe, or in a place that you don't like. Just going with the flow, just putting up with it, just settling, maybe in a relationship. You've just been settling. And then these last couple of weeks, you're kind of waking up to who you really are. And it's like, oh, this stuff hasn't been really aligned with me. What I've been creating, I was just creating by default. I wasn't really creating something that would be perfect for me, something that is really me. Something that's really me. There's something in that. This isn't really me. That's what I'm hearing. So what you've been going through in the last couple of weeks, this isn't really me. This place isn't really me. This relationship isn't really me. This job isn't really me. This business isn't really me. There's some tweaks to be made. So the last couple of weeks, it's just been about that, the realization, or this isn't really me. It's not really who I am. Very interesting. What about now? Right now, the present moment, what's going on for you right now, apart from watching YouTube video with me and admiring my new tattoo? Okay. Resistance. You got resistance right now. This is about changes in relationships. So this could be, Scorpio, the last couple of weeks, you're like, this relationship really isn't me. This isn't me. This isn't right for me. This is not me. This isn't my beautiful wife. This isn't my beautiful car. This isn't my beautiful family. What song was that? Can't remember. From the 80s. Showing my age right now. Lucky my skin isn't so much. Maybe my forehead is. Yeah. Right now, Scorpio, you've got resistance to facing this. Intimacy changes. Living a lie. This isn't really me. In a relationship that you're having to change who you really are in it. You can't be intimate. You can't be truly intimate. You can't be truly yourself. You've been in a relationship like that, Scorpio, where you can be truly yourself. It was so comfortable. It's so easy. You be your true self because you love for who you are. don't have to change yourself. You don't have to change yourself to fit in, to keep them happy. You're resisting this. You've got the guidance, Scorpio, but you're resisting this. Of course, this isn't going to apply for every Scorpio. You're not all needing to get out of a relationship now. But, of course, the Scorpios that need this message, this is why this message is coming through strongly. Maybe the rest of you Scorpios that it just doesn't apply to. You haven't got something as life-changing as this going on at the moment. So let this be for those Scorpios that do. Yeah, you're resisting these changes in intimacy. So you're in that in-between right now. You're in that, when I was married years ago, I got divorced 20 years ago, but I was in that in-between phase for about 2 years. When you know that you should end it, you know it's not right for you, you know you're having to change who you are, you know that you can't really be who you are within that relationship, but you're in this resistance stage right now of actually making that change, or being brave enough to say, this is over. It takes time, because it takes a lot of courage to face that, to stop that resistance, and to realize that you deserve a really good relationship that you can be yourself in. Not someone that's trying to change you. Not someone that's trying to control you. Not someone that's trying to change you, Scorpio. Where you can be truly intimate, because you deserve that. Everyone deserves that. But, we can only have that kind of relationship once we've worked on ourselves, once we've healed ourselves, once we're loving ourselves. So maybe that's what you've been doing, Scorpio. And now you've come to this point where it's like, this relationship that you've created is not really who you are. And so you're being asked right now, stop resisting that. Let's see what's coming up in the next 2 weeks for you. The next couple of weeks. This is the energy behind it. Fulfillment and romance. A relationship that fulfills you. You might be thinking right now, Scorpio, wow, this sounds great. Somebody new coming in that's really going to fulfill me. No, that's not what this guidance is. This guidance is saying you need to go for what fulfills you, not the romance. Now, I'm not saying not relationships. I'm not saying not love. I'm not saying not a relationship. I'm saying not romance. What's romance? Romance is boxes of chocolates, it's flowers, it's rose-tinted spectacles, it's Disneyland. It's not real. Romance is a nice addition, like fantasy, like a holiday once a year. It's not somewhere to live in. It's not what relationships should be based on. When people base relationships on romance or just sexual attraction, just chemistry, those things, they are important, right? Sexual chemistry, sexual attraction, romance, those three things are important, but they're not what things should be based on. They're not the foundation. They're nice little additions to it. Yeah, it's the nice cherry on top. They are important, but they're not the fundamentals. They're not the full fundamentals. What's the fundamentals of a relationship, Scorpio? This is how you've got there, by the way. This is how you've been in this relationship that isn't right for you. Because of this, you went for romance or sexual attraction, or you went for the superficial relationship stuff in the first place, and then wondered why it didn't work out, instead of going for what really fulfills you. What really fulfills us in a relationship? Well, it starts off with being very good friends and being on the same page as each other, wanting the same things as each other, wanting the same things in life as each other, having the same kind of morals and viewpoint on life. Good relationships, good functional relationships are based on so much more than romance and sexual attraction. That's got to be there. Don't get me wrong, the romance has got to be there. The sexual attraction's got to be there. Otherwise, it's just a friendship. But it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be the be-all and end-all. It shouldn't be the foundation of it. So if you've been believing in Disney, Scorpio, and it's been continually getting you into the wrong relationships or dysfunctional relationships, or relationships, they can last a short time when they're based on that, and they're very exciting when they start. and it feels great. And then you fool yourself that they're your twin flame, your soulmate, and then within what, a year at least, you know that they're not. So what you've got coming in the next couple of weeks is you getting clear on what will really fulfill you. It's you realizing it. So it feels like you're in a breakup at the moment, Scorpio. You should be if you're not. And getting clear on what will really fulfill you in a relationship. It's like waking up out of a Disney mindset and waking up because of these experiences that you've had in this relationship. And it's like, wow, what have I been doing? Believed in a fairy tale instead of reality, fulfillment. This is also about fulfilling yourself in your own life too, because that's how you get into a good relationship as well. It's not about trying to find fulfillment through the relationship. It's about fulfilling yourself in your life. You know, the right work, the right place, having a full life, lots of friends, you know, health, wealth, fulfilling your life, filling your life up, and then the right relationship comes in for you. So some of you Scorpios, you've been in this fantasy Disneyland romance, and it's time to wake up from that, because it's never going to work for you. It's just not going to work. That's not how functional relationships and good relationships are made, Scorpio. Well, so yeah, as I said, that's not going to resonate with everybody, but of course it's a very important message for those of you Scorpios that it does resonate with. If you like this reading, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. Does that resonate with you? Are you one of the Scorpios that needed to have that information right now? If not, get a private reading that'll be about you and about your situation. There you go, Scorpio. Have an amazing weekend. I'll see you next time. Bye.